Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Shady O'Malley. I just wanted to pop on here and give you guys an official update because I've been told by a lot of people that unfortunately that Brower's rewind video was very confusing at the beginning. It just seemed out of nowhere. So I wanted to just come in and just quickly clarify what he was talking about so there's no confusion, right? So basically we are going under a little bit of a rebranding. Zaandarbrow is going to become part of a much bigger family. So Zaandarbrow itself is going to remain intact. What exactly does that pertain? Your short films and trailers, it's going to become the spot for premium content. So stuff that we're going to take a lot of effort on. Mainly the stuff that pertains to our fan films, this will become the permanent home for him. Zaandarbrow 2 has now been rebranded to Zaandarbrows. That will be for more personal, day-to-day kind of content. So for example, your live streams, your podcasts, your bloopers and behind the scenes, your vlogs, all that's going to go on there. We want to have more of a personal side to us, and that seems to be the perfect place to do that. I think that would be a good way to filter that in versus like having everything all in one place on Zaandarbrow. 420 is getting its own account. After the 100th episode of 420, we're going to start re-uploading every single episode on there. That way 420 has a permanent home, and any new episode after the 100th episode will continue to be on there. The 420 episodes that are currently on Zaandarbrow, they're going to remain intact. Nothing's changing about them. We're just putting them all in one library for convenience sake, right? Now this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Zaandarbrow is also going to remain intact for Brower's own original shorts. So for example, stuff like Greed and Save the World, that's going to remain on Zaandarbrow. However, any other original films that are being developed by any of the other Zaandarbrow members, for example, myself, Bobby Becker, Emily Dye, whomever, if it's original, if it's not a fan film, Visual Horizons is going to be the place to promote that and produce that. And that's going to be its home for any upcoming like original like places where people just want to have their own voice. Zaandarbrow tends to pertain to the young teenage audience, while Ultra Swag Time, or now Visual Horizons, tends to pertain to more stuff that's more adult. So that's going to be where we're going to be focusing that a little bit more. It's going to be fun to see how that evolves over time. And now that kind of brings me to this new umbrella, because one of the biggest things that I've been hearing is an issue when it comes to people wanting to join Zaandarbrow is that it feels like they're joining Brower, they're not joining a bigger family. So that's where this comes in. Zaandarbrow is getting completely kind of like, it's going to be under a different umbrella. Ultra Swag Time is going to be the domain for like all the original films, but the overall family for all 4 of these channels will become Visual Horizons. That will be the permanent umbrella for all these guys. It's going to be their supporters, their backers. Basically, that's the family it's going to be under, Visual Horizons. But yeah, just to recap, each channel is getting reorganized. That way, it's very clear, not as much spam as Zaandarbrow's had in the last years or so. That way, it's easier, more digestible, and it feels more like we're running a smooth ship. So yeah. Let me know in the comments below if that all makes sense and if you're happy with those changes. And we'll see you guys in 2026 under the Visual Horizons brand for Zaandarbrow. Peace out up in here.